Hello, Internet. As always, the countdown timer is about to come on. If you're watching this as a rerun, go ahead and skip forward about 5 minutes to the top of the show, or maybe skip forward to about minute 14. That's when things really get going. I leave this in the show. I don't clip out this countdown timer because features will be available that are helpful to you. It's the live chat replay and the automatic closed captionings. I don't want to take that away from you. So we're going to go into the countdown timer, and I'll see you at the top of the show. And if you want, if you want to play with the emojis while we're waiting, put a $ and then type out the name of any food emoji, and you'll get a snarky reply by the responder bot. All right, countdown timer, here we go. And we'll always have some audio jams while we wait.
Welcome to All Things YouTube. Your host, Matt Haas, will be here soon. While you're waiting, here are 4 things you can do. 1. Get to know others in the chat room. Make friends. Don't be shy. Only awesome people like yourself are allowed in here. 2. Share this show. Hey, your friends also need to up their YouTube game. 3. Like and join this show's Facebook page and group. They're both great resources. Finally, slap a big ol' like on this video. That really helps. Matt will be here soon.
All right. Not long now. People are starting to come into the chat room. Welcome. Yes, it's ! And then type the name of a food emoji, and you'll get a snarky reply. More audio jams from amplitunes.com, #not-sponsored. Free music you can use on YouTube, and you can monetize it. Thanks to Zach Herberholtz from amplitunes.com. Check it out. Hi, folks. I was on mute. How about that? Welcome to the show. Thanks for the heads up. My goodness. Let's see who's here. We have Cooking with Russ, Niantic River Woodcrafting with Chris Nealon. You know I love those long channel names. Bob Lee's Woodshop and Other Things, another long channel name. Harneal Media, welcome. Jim Bashirs. Brenda G from Brenda G's Designs. Mark Lindsay CNC. Cooking with Russ. Russ, I see you posted your second YouTube video on Cooking with Russ. That's in my watch later list. Yeah. Okay. Yep. Hey, sometimes I don't push all the right buttons myself, but glad you're keeping me honest here in the chat room. Yeah, I tend to mute my mic when the countdown timer is on because sometimes the room sound bleeds through the mic. I forgot to unmute myself. Closed caption that, YouTube. Oh, my goodness. I did start a show before the countdown timer once, and the audio wasn't on. It was bad lip reading. That's a feature of the show, isn't that right? A feature. Glad to have everybody here. Yes, I am. Before I get going any further, do you notice anything different on the set? Well, I redid the lighting on this half of the room. It was this spotlight, which was a little harsh. It kind of blew out my Pac-Man. So now I have an LED strip behind the television to make that half of the room red. I hope you like it. Because I even fished the wire through the drywall and then down. It's because there's no wires under the TV. That's the way I like it. Anyway, remember what I say. Always try and make something a little bit better. Each time you go live or each time you publish a video. And boy, have I been publishing videos. I was on a tear this weekend. Lots of videos across all my channels. Yes. Well, let's take a look at the Facebook page and group. If you didn't like the page or join the group, go ahead and search for All Things YouTube on Facebook. That's right. We have representation on Facebook for this YouTube show. Go join the conversation over there. You won't be sorry, and it's free for you to do. And plus, you can get some good tips and get your questions answered. And you can help answer questions. You could do that too. Let's take a look at those who optionally support me on Patreon. I have a Patreon page. It's branded for my Awesome Wood Things channel, but rest assured, any monthly Patreon support will also help All Things YouTube. We've got some top supporters here. Jerry Brown from Polly Wants a Crafter, Portal Woodworks, Osprey Mama. Thank you for being my top patrons. Also, $3 patron, Driveway Workshop with Jim Bashirs. $2 patron, Harneal Media. Thank you. And $1 patrons are down here. I did have one less patron. Hey, that happens. Patrons come and go. So if you want to take this spot, if you're not on this screen, I'll fit you in. Don't worry. But we have Miter Mike's Woodshop, Anna B Workshop, OJ Woodworking Crafts, Javi's Woodshop, Marcel's Workshop, JP Woodwork, The Mad Maker, and Mr. Mike Laffey from Maybe I've Said Too Much. That's a podcast. Find out more at maybeI'vesaidtoomuch.com. Special thanks to Makers Media Network. I am a proud member of Makers Media Network. Find out more at makersmedianetwork.com. Hashtag not sponsored. I am not sponsored on any of my channels, although I would like to be, but I am not. Everything I say is because I want to. This is a way you can send me cash instantly, and I retain all of the money except PayPal's 2.9%. And you'll get your name right here if you use this method. Any credit card or check transfer will work on that. That's a fun way that you can support the channel. I also have my webpage, awesomewiththings.com. Go to support. You can find my Patreon link, Subscribestar link, shop with Amazon, same price for you. I catch a few pennies, buy a shirt, PayPal, direct, or send me postal stuff in the postal mail. Remember that? Postal mail? Yeah, it's still a thing apparently. So that's fun. Fun. All right. Mark's talking about when my audio was off. That's funny. Funny. What is going on the YouTubes? Okay, a lot of good stuff. And if you have any questions along the way, be sure and hit me up anytime during the show. If I miss your comment, someone call it out or mention it a second time. That would certainly help. All right, let's call up the studio and we'll jump right in. Uh-oh, Jim Dockrell's here. Do we have any moderators in the house? Jim Dockrell's here. Warning. No, I'm just kidding. We love you, Jim. All right. First thing is important notification card. It will be up here in the top section of the screen. If you have a copyright strike or something that's impacting monetization or some other problem, you can look there for the important notifications card. It's just one extra way YouTube will try and get front and center and get that information to you. They'll send you an email. They'll do a couple other things. But all right, so keep an eye on that. Now, this is something that's in the works. It's not completely rolled out yet, but you'll want to keep an eye on it. In comments, they are starting to roll out badges, okay? And we already have the publicly subscribed to you badge. See that little red dot there? That's one of many that are on the way. And let me tell you, I cannot wait, because in addition to being a visual, you're going to be able to use these filters up here. Very powerful. Remember, you can stack up filters and do more than one. Oh, Mark says, I haven't watched the tripod video yet. I'll catch it after dinner. Thanks, Mark. Yeah, I published a video on this channel, All Things YouTube, about the switch pod. This is a selfie tripod. Wicked cool. Definitely go check that out. And Mark, you'll be happy to know I did supply an affiliate link in the description of the video. I'm learning, Mark. He keeps me honest. He'll yell at me if I break my own suggestions, if I don't follow my own suggestions. Another thing to keep an eye out for, again, I usually don't like to talk about things that are experiments or haven't been fully flushed out yet. When you're replying, you will see, sometimes you'll see auto responder buttons here. So it'll say, thank you, great information. It'll be a couple auto replies. So you can click it and it'll throw your reply down and it'll put the text in there for you. And if you want, you can tweak it and edit it. But just like Gmail, I don't know if you use Gmail. You should use Gmail if you're not using Gmail. It'll give auto responders. And that's coming to YouTube comments. It's going to be so cool. Whoever has that feature, let me know if you notice it, because I want to I want to do that. Oh, I was going to look for that, Matt. Nice to know you beat me to it. Yeah. Well, if you beat me up enough, Mark, I'll learn my lesson. Oh, Jim Dockrell says, it's surprising how little I look at analytics for the first couple of days after a video, not much after that. Well, I mean, everyone does it differently. You can definitely get lost in analytics. Billy Burt says, why do we need more than one that shows comments we haven't replied to? More than one showing you haven't. I don't know. You just have response status. Well, you could filter. Well, you need. Why is there more than one? Because you can filter it by comments you have responded to and comments you haven't responded to. And if there's other response statuses in the future, they'll tack them on there. There's more than one because they thought it would be helpful to have more than one. You said we can stack them. Yes, you can stack filters. For example, you don't have to choose only one. You can say, show me only people who subscribe to me and comments I haven't responded to. Boom. That's stacking. You've stacked 2 filters. That's what makes it powerful. See, people don't realize you can do that. That's super powerful. Think of all the use cases you could do. Look at Mark. I swear our minds are melded together. This is exactly what I just said. For instance, yeah. I don't see the need in the comments section. You don't see the need. Well, this is these filters are only available in the comments page of Studio. If you're on a video page, those filters aren't there. You have to be in comments. And if you don't see the need, well, I mean, think about the use cases. You could want to only look at comments from people that have 10,000 subscribers or more. If you don't want to do that, then I guess there's no need for you to do that. So one of these has got to resonate with you, Billy, I would imagine. Contains questions. This is something all people always want to do. Some people are busy. They have to prioritize their time. They just want to deal with questions rather than just comments. They want to reply. They want to answer questions because that's can be considered a step above engagement, or like a engagement plus, or like a super engagement is answering questions. Well, here's a good example. I'm doing contains questions, but I've already answered some of these. So you could say contains questions and stack them together. Response status I haven't responded to yet. And here's all of the questions I haven't responded to yet. I wanted to learn how to animate and improve through this social media, but my channel applies to COPA. How can I have, blah, blah, blah. So you could, it's powerful. It's powerful. We are Borg, assimilate. Taking a break. Ooh, cod corn, cheesy taters, onions. Oh boy. I'll be right there, Chris. I don't need them, but I think I can keep up with one comment a month or so. And that's the thing. This is built for volume, throughput. I'm going to, this looks a little big for me. See if I can deal with that. Osprey Mama's here. Hello, Osprey Mama. Always good to have you back on the channel. I was going to try and resize that, but I'm having trouble. Let me bring that away. Here we go. Sorry about that. Doing a little cleanup here. Just a little bit. No, that's good. raise that up just a bit. Sorry. I'm very particular about some of the things. All right, there we go. So, yeah, fun stuff for sure. Community posts, speaking of comments, community posts now has new features that will let you sort by newest, sort by pinned comment, manage. This is on the video page itself. If it's a community post, remember community posts are images and things like that. So if you've got the community post feature, go check that out. In other words, comments and community posts have been sort of like a narrowed down feature. And that's the way it happens when you own a big platform like YouTube. You can't unveil it to the public with all the bells and whistles. You kind of add features as you go. So it's getting more mature, and I love it. Yellow icons. Okay. Who doesn't get the yellow light? Who doesn't get frustrated with yellow icons if you're in the YPP? That's the YouTube Partner Program. So you upload a video and boom, the icon goes yellow. Here's what they say. They're like, if you want to reduce your stress, and this is possible, upload your video, leave it in unlisted mode for 2 hours, and see if you get a yellow icon. If you don't get a yellow icon, when you go public, chances are it will stay green. It might flip to yellow after you go public. That should be happening less and less, they say. But if within the first 2 hours, while it's unlisted, it's yellow, it could go green. And then after that 2 hour window, you're probably going to be safe. So if you're fighting with that, they've fixed a lot of issues with it, because a lot of people yellow icons were happening all over the place. And even if they had a green icon in unlisted mode for more than 2 hours, they'd publish it and boom, it would turn yellow. Very frustrating. It has gotten much better. So hopefully that's the case with you. Whoops, I'm kind of behind on the chat here. Corkboard TV found his way back to the channel. Welcome. It goes very well. He says, how goes it? Corkboard TV. Very, very good. I'm just trying to catch up on the chats here. All right. Oh, this is so cool. All right. So are you ready? Oh, you know what? I think there's a way for me to share my mobile. AJ's here. Hi, AJ. Welcome back to the show. I'm about to show something awesome. So buckle up. Let me see if I have to stand up and try something here. My goodness. I'll need another cable. Hold on. So many cables. Computers should just come with 10 USB slots. Let me see if I can get this to work. All right. Here we go. Yes! Look at that! Amazing. Okay, this is my cell phone. Look what they have here. So if you're on the YouTube app, so this is how you show up on the YouTube app. You want to go to More Analytics. I click the More link. I guess you can't see what I'm clicking on. And then the top tabs, Overview, Revenue, Discovery. Go to Discovery. Look at the top two. The top one is impressions, and the next one is click-through rate. I am so happy. Click-through rate is one of the two most powerful analytics that you can look at ever, that you can have ever, and right there it is. So if you're on the mobile app, go into analytics and then go to discovery, and there's your click-through rate over time. And this is channel-wide, but you can also go into a video. So let me go to a video. And who is Red Human? That's an older one. We'll go to this newer one. This one's doing surprisingly well. This was just a short 2-minute video. And I'll go to the analytics here and go to discovery, and there it is. 4.1 click-through rate. I'd like it to be better. Yeah. I'm digging it. Digging it, digging it, digging it. How you like them apples? It works. Technology works. Wasn't that cool? That was the first time I shared my cell phone on the live stream. I hope you like that. So how the heck are you screen sharing your phone, Matt? Time to do a video on it to include an affiliate link to your phone. Well, the software I'm using is a Mac only piece of software called Ecamm. Oh no. I have to stand up again because I unplugged my keyboard. There we go. Ecamm. So yeah, this is the software I'm using, and that's a feature. So if you have a phone attached to your computer via USB, it shows up as a video source, and then I just click the video source. Oh, hey, isn't that nice? Corkboard TV. If you haven't given Matt a thumbs up, please do so before you leave. Thank you. Appreciate that. The mobile app is great from the bit I have played with it. Oh, I'm telling you what, man, that mobile app is awesome. Think of it as the studio. I was going to say studio beta. Think of it as YouTube Studio miniaturized. I love it. It's not good. Now, use it for what it's good for. It's not for watching videos on YouTube. It's for managing your channel. You can't beat it. Can't beat it. And it's called YouTube Studio. YT Studio is the name of the app. YT Studio. Wow. You have to rewind and pause if you missed it. So for the first time, I've run up against an app that isn't available for iOS and not Android. Wait, no. YouTube Studio is Android and Mac. But your question, I thought, was, how did you display it on the screen? I displayed it on the screen by using streaming software that is Mac-only streaming software. But YouTube Studio is available for everyone. We are not amused. Marcus being feast. I can cast my phone screen to my computer, and it's great. Awesome. Yeah, there's a lot of different ways to do that, I'm sure. Hold on a second. Pull that down a little bit. I think the comments are up too high. I'll just have to live with it. Ain't no big thing. That's what I meant. The iOS streaming software. I know YouTube Studio is available for Android. iOS streaming software. Oh yeah. Well, it's the Mac OS streaming software. It's not iOS. iOS is Apple's mobile Mac OS is Apple's desktop. Ecamm is a desktop app for Mac, and it has a feature where you can view the screen of your phone. I just wish it had like a little circle hotspot when it detects a touch or a swipe, and it does that. Hopefully my face is less red. I noticed last stream it looked fine on my preview, but when I watched it back, it was all red. My face was orange. Whatever. All I know, it's a Mac thing. I'm sure there's ways to get a mobile phone screen on a Windows. AJ said that's happening, and are you on a Windows, AJ? I'm sure it's out there. All right. So I'm really, really psyched about that. And the last thing is Susan Wojcicki's letter to the community. I will try and put that in the chat room for you. There you go. So this is Susan's letter. Frankly, I didn't see anything that was much different than her last statement. She's focused on creators. She wants to partner with the music industry, blah, blah, blah. Work with media companies to extend their audience. She wants to help advertisers. Continue to be a place to laugh and learn. There's the thing, learn. YouTube rewards education content like nobody's business. Mark Lindsay CNC has a education channel, and Mark Lindsay's killing it. And this is no different. They remove, raise, reduce, and reward, especially in the face of sensitive topics like pandemics, things like that. Again, I didn't see much different in there. Oh, Mark's going to look into the screen sharing of phones for PC and Android. Nice, nice. And AJ says Windows 10. It's a Dell Mobile Connect on my app. Got it. Yeah, lots of ways to do that. Okay. Yep. Do they have an education category? Yes, they do. And my channel is marked education. Yours should be too, Mark. See, there's a way to do that. Let me go to settings and go channel. It's somewhere around here. Where is it? Right here, category, education. Mark, if you do not have this set on your channel, I strongly recommend you do that. So I'm in settings, upload defaults, advanced tab or advanced settings tab, and then education. And that's default. I guess you can't default your channel. That's a default video piece of metadata. It's not a channel metadata. But all of my videos are tagged education on this channel, on the All Things YouTube channel. Oh, look at that. Thank you, Matt. 3 exclamation marks. There you go. Does it change the CPM? Good question. If it did, you would probably have to know that through some sleuthing. You would just have to keep an eye on it and discern if it did or not. I suppose it could in a minor way. The category piece of metadata is one of many ways advertisers get paired up with videos. So my sense is it might have a small impact. So we'll see. We'll see. All right. All right. Hey, you know what I do on Thursdays, don't you? Mind Equals Blown. That's a show over on Brenda G's Designs channel. She's got her brand new thumbnail there. Yes, she got all prettied up. It's a show where we just carry on, and people join that show every week just to see where we're going to go. And it always takes unexpected turns, let me tell you. We ask the audience to give us interesting facts, and if it blows our mind, we reward the audience with virtual tacos and cowbell rings. You gotta be there to fully understand it. Again, it's a lot of fun. It's a support stream. Get support for your channel. Find new channels to interact with. Make friends. Every week it's getting bigger and bigger. Go check it out. And I will drop a link in the chat room so you can click the set reminder button after you follow that link and then come right back here. Don't go away. That's the link. Oh, I'll put on my Sherlock Holmes deer stalker hat and get out the magnifying glass. I would like to see that, Mark. I really would. Oh, Mark, you're a good dude, my friend. What else is going on? Hey, let's have some fun and talk about what's going on with Matt Haas. Well, like I said, I've been publishing a lot of stuff lately, and over on my Piano Awesome channel, I got another video out. See if I can find myself. Yeah, there I am. So I did, where is it? There it is. Wonder why it's not on the front page. Well, it's the, I played the Never Ending Story. Do you know, do you remember what that movie was? If you don't know what it is, you might have seen it and listened to it in the Stranger Things series that came out on Netflix recently. Anyway, I'm having fun on the piano and also on All Things YouTube. I published 2 videos back to back. You're Sharing Wrong, and I did a review of the Switch Pod. And the You're Sharing Wrong, let's talk about that, because I mentioned when you share your channel, I'll give you the cliff notes. So this is the channel. Well, that's not the channel URL. Hold on, that's the studio URL. Copy. You know what? We'll go here. Paste. Okay, so that's the channel URL. So if you want to share, that's not the channel URL. I'm sorry, that is a video page URL. This is the channel URL. My goodness. Sorry about that, folks. Here's the tip. So when you share your channel with someone, don't give them this link. Instead, type a few more characters. Sub underbar confirmation equals 1. So if you put this as the suffix and then you give out that link, this awesome feature happens. Watch. It loads with everything grayed out. Can you see how everything is kind of grayed back? Except the front-facing dialogue with a subscribe button auto clicked or auto highlighted. They can cancel out of it, but they can. So that's what you should do. And for funsies, you can go here on makersmedianetwork.com. Follow the store link. And then you've got, if you want a t-shirt, look at this. Mark made this, or Steve made this for me. You can get a t-shirt that says !sub confirmation equals 1. And if you look real close, you could see my YouTube URL for all things YouTube with the !sub confirmation equals 1. And if that's not your style, you can get a coffee mug with that graphic on it. It's just a way to make you seem, it's a fun talking point when you're at a conference and people ask you what it is, and you can give them the answer. You can talk about being awesome on YouTube. So there you go. Mark, are you drinking decaf? Oh my goodness. Crazy, I tell you. Well, I'm drinking decaf too, but I'm trying to cut down on caffeine. I'm not happy about it. All right. Hey folks, guess what we're doing next week? Same bat time, same bat channel. That's the show for the 9th. Always 7 p.m. Oh, wait a minute. It will be 7 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time next time, won't it? I put Eastern Standard Time. Well, join me at 7 p.m. Whatever time, whatever daylight saving or standard time it is, 7 p.m. Eastern. That's when I'll be back on this channel. I like that way of sharing, Matt. Good, Corkboard TV. Yes, it greatly increases your chances of getting a sub, and do that everywhere. Look, when I publish stuff, let me show you. I do that down here. Where's the one click? Right here, one click subscribe. That's got the, I guess you really can't see it there because it puts the ... But you can see it here. Yeah, look. Here you can see it. And this is good not just for the description of your video. This is good everywhere, all over the interwebs. Right there. That's how you should do it. !sub confirmation equals 1. Now, I had other people do this, and they would put subscriber confirmation. No. Don't change it up, folks. It needs to be exactly the way I said. Power tip right there. Who doesn't want more subscribers? And if they're not subscribed, they'll be asked to subscribe. And they'll be asked to log in, where they can create an account or log in with their account. All right. Everyone, that's what I had for you today. If you have suggestions, go ahead and let me know throughout the week. That's fine for new show topics. I'll put a link in the chat to the Facebook group. If you haven't joined the Facebook group, go ahead and do that. And if you want to follow my piano adventures, there's my piano channel. It's called Piano Awesome. Oh, and with all these videos I published, I am going to be putting a new email newsletter out. That's the email newsletter link. All I need is your first name and a email address, and then I'll deliver it to your inbox, all the awesome information that's going around. So please consider doing that. Stickers, my sticker board video is about to hit. If you want to send me your sticker, go ahead and send it to this address. If you want a sticker, just let me know. I'll mail this to you anywhere in the world for free. You don't have to give me a sticker for you to get mine. I'll just give you mine. But if you want to be on the sticker board, do that. And some stickers I've put elsewhere. So if you've given me a sticker and you don't see it on the new sticker board, which is about to hit Awesome Wood Things soon, I apologize. But I used it somewhere else. So there you go. All right. With that, I will leave you to it. Stay awesome, everyone. Mark, I'll try and catch your impromptu stream later this evening, Monday the 2nd. And catch me on Thursdays over on Mind Equals Blown. That'll be a good time, and you won't want to miss it. And catch you. Oh, look at this. Dave's doing to me what I did to him the other day. I come on the last 2 minutes of the show. Good to have you here, Dave, of course. But we're closing, and you can click refresh on the video page and watch it from the beginning if you'd like. Just skip through the part where I muted it. I was muted for about 1 minute at the top of the show. It gets better. It gets better. All right, we'll leave it here. Stay awesome, everyone. I hope you like the new lights. You can kind of see everything in the background a little better. I'm kind of digging it. All right. Take care, everyone. Good night.